Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm reviewing the Kim Kardashian concealer and baking powder. I was unable to get my hands on the brightening powder because it's sold out. Yeah, so this is all that I have. I'm going to make this pretty quick. I'm sure you've seen a lot of videos on it. I've had this concealer on my face for at least 9 hours. It's 5:21. Overall, I really like this concealer, but it's too expensive for the amount of product that you get. I'm sure you've watched all the videos. You see that you only get 0.162, and I did a comparison. I looked at Tarte's Shape Tape concealer, which I think is probably the most comparable to this. I don't own Tarte Shape Tape, but like from the way it looks and applies and the way people talks about it, it looks kind of similar to this, and I think you get like double the product for like a few more dollars compared to this. Each item is 18 US, and you don't get a lot of product, but the product is generally good. So I would say buy the concealer. Like, you want to try it, you want to try a new concealer. Maybe you like him, maybe you've liked her products in the past. I do think you like the concealer. Like, I would honestly buy it again, but on sale I don't think it's worth the whole 18 US. And while it's very good, it's not like a miracle concealer that does something that another concealer doesn't do, or that I can't make do, you know, to say that I'll go out of my way to buy this again. So you saw the clip when I put it on this morning. It's like a thick cream, and it does not like fight with my oily skin. It doesn't go into my fine lines, it doesn't crease, like it just stays put. And I think that's also because it's a cream, but it's more of a drier cream, and also because it's a drier cream, I find that it's easier to blend out. Because, you know, sometimes you do that trick where you put a liquidy concealer and then you let it set for a while, and you do that because, like, if you use a beauty blender and it's too liquidy, the beauty blender kind of like absorbs it, so you find yourself putting on multiple layers. Like this, it's avoided with this. So I guess in a way, you know, you kind of conserve product because you really don't need too much. Like, it's pigmented and you don't need too much. So you can see I'm really shiny right now. Oh no, maybe I should. Alright, so I just blotted one side, but let me do a close-up of the oily side. So yeah, I just blotted right here, but as you can see, it did not like do anything weird. It doesn't look much different from when I initially applied it. It still looks really good. Similarly with the baking powder. Oh, by the way, I got the shade 11 in the concealer. Let me do a quick swatcheroo. I can't swatch too much, okay? It's expensive. Right? Your girl just can't be swatching her $18 Kim Kardashian concealer for no reason. And I also feel because it's like a drier consistency, it like works well for cut creases and for cutting your brow and like that, but it's also not a lot of product, so you know, it's probably not something that you want to be using liberally to like cut your creases every day. The powder, it's a good powder. It reminds me of a HD powder. I've never tried a high-end HD powder, so there's nothing I could compare it to, but it's very soft, very silky. And the interesting thing about this is that it has like a slight shine to it. I don't know if you would see it in the before shot, but there's like a slight, like it leaves a sort of pearlescent finish, but like as the day goes on, I don't see it right. I don't see it, like when my oils come through, it kind of disappears. So it does, because of that, it does have a slight brightening effect, which could kind of be a bad thing because it might cause flashback. I personally didn't experience any flashback, but that's only because, you know, I don't have a shit phone and a shit camera, no shade. But most of the times flashback is the cause of actually the camera and not so much the product, you know. But I can tell this would cause flashbacks on, you know, phones that don't have the best camera, or probably iPhones, because iPhone flash just flashes back everything. Okay, let me blot this side of my phone. Yeah, boy, we looking fresh. Okay, so again, the powder is not anything special. I probably would not buy the baking powder again. It doesn't do anything that my Sasha Buttercup doesn't do, and the extra pearlescent finish really doesn't do anything for me. So if I had to say, oh, and I have the baking powder in number 3, which is the pale yellow. So if you had to get one of these products, I'd definitely say try this. The packaging is really nice. It comes in this pale pastel box that, what are you gonna do with a paper box after? But it's like this soft salmon pink, and it's really pretty, and like all of her packaging looks really good. So it's more of what you're looking for, what you want to try, what you care about. And I like I don't know, I like concealer because it's a pretty useful thing. Cut your brow, cut your crease, highlights and contour. Powder, it's just powder. I would buy this again on sale. I do, however, let me, like, if I have whatever. Okay, I can't remember what I was saying before the camera cut off. Good grief. Oh, right. So that's about the end of the review. Now I just want to like talk about the little extras that us beauty influencers, not me, but that we like to talk about, which is shade range. It's a brightening kit, right? And I think that the amount of concealer shade she came out for, like a concealer that is more meant for highlighting. I mean, it's still meant to conceal, but I think that the concealer range is good. However, powders, I feel like, are things that you need to be a little bit more iffy with your powder. And the shade range for the powder wasn't good, especially the dark one. Not to come down, because we been knew that these companies in catering for women of color with yellow undertones, and they all think we have orange undertones for some reason. So yellow and olive and gold, and they ain't really here for that. So the concealer range was good, but the number 4 powder, baking powder, and the number 4 brightening powder were both orange, and I genuinely have a problem. I don't know what it is with makeup companies. They keep making things with orange undertones. Not all black people are orange. Please stop. And I feel like I also have that problem a lot, because things, they start off yellow and they always tend to oxidize and turn orange on me. Like, even I don't know, look at my chest, like my face looks yellow, but like that week the concealer had a very good yellow undertone, but the foundation I use, which is the Maybelline Super Stay, that thing is orange. I think she should really release more shades in the powder and the brightening powder, because especially if you're using that brightening powder, right, it has some sort of pigment in it to like go over and add more brightness and more highlight to the face. It's pigmented. You don't want to put a pigmented orange powder on your under eyes, right? So like, I actually haven't seen anyone use it yet. I'm like avoiding it because I'm kind of scared to see what it is, but I'm sure there are people who could get use out of that orange powder. Like, I'm thinking of like maybe for color correcting it would be useful, but for highlighting, I've never seen anybody try to highlight with orange, so that's the only thing. But Kim, I don't know why I'm talking like I'm going to address Kim. KKW Beauty, good job with the concealers. I don't know why I'm talking to KKW Beauty. They're not going to watch this video. But anyway, in summary again, concealer, yeah, powder, okay. KKW as a whole, okay, I don't know what is with the little bit of product. Well, I know what's with it, but I'd prefer if we could get just a little bit more bang for our buck, okay? That's just the whole consensus. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching the review. I hope you enjoyed it. If there's any product that you want me to review, or there's something that you want me to try, let me know and I'll definitely try to do it. Not that I have anything.
They ask you how you are and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!